In today's show, we're taking a look from Mcfarlane Toys' DC Multiverse, Ra's al Ghul from Arkham City. Collect and build the figure Solomon Grundy. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the show, guys. And we are at the finish line. So all we've got left is to finally put together Solomon Grundy, which will be on the next video, as we look at the last figure from the Arkham City wave from Mcfarlane Toys. So before I begin, guys, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Follow me there for toy photographies. If not, guys, if you don't like the Instagram, like I always say, follow me on Twitter as well. I also have a social media there. We're going to jump into a little housekeeping, guys, real quickly. Let's knock those out of the way. We've got the typical stand, DC stand with the one peg for the boot to go on there. Thank you, Mcfarlane. Some hands would have been great, some punching hands, but that's okay. We've got Ra's sword, and let me get into focus here so you guys can see this. Look at that. How beautiful is this sword? It is pliable, but it's not as flimsy as the Wonder Woman sword in Flashpoint Thomas Wayne Batman. And it's got some beautiful designs on there. Looks like it's like a demon. Let me know in the comments. I keep forgetting. Is he the head of the demon or the head of the dragon? I'm not really sure, but you know, the handle looks beautiful. And unfortunately, you know, one of the things that I noticed when I took him out of the packaging is that he's got this ending here, like if it's supposed to go somewhere. But I've checked on the figure, and when you pull the figure forward, there's nowhere to hook this up. And the only location is here on the side, is where the sword would fit. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but we'll look at it later, right before the articulation. Next, we've got the final pieces, the hands of Solomon Grundy. And truth be told, guys, I see what everybody's talking about, that the chains are supposed to be rusted, but it's kind of like a cream, chocolate caramel color to them. So I'll probably, in my video that I want to do with you guys, I will probably use some rub and buff Spanish copper on it very lightly with some silver leaves, like it's like the chain's been like flaking off and exposing the silver of the actual chains or the metal of the actual chains. But here they are, and we're going to take a look at this at the next video. Okay, last but not least, one of the funny things that I find with Mcfarlane is here is the toy photography, not the source material from that. You can tell by his arm, his left arm, he's got a break there, so we know that's the action figure to photography, which is what I like. And you guys can take a moment to read. He's got a long profile. All right, so let's get with Ra's, because we need to take a look at him. But before we do, guys, I've noticed that Mcfarlane, and I took the figure out, has been using a more pliable plastic on the hand. So now I don't have that many bloopers when I put the sword in hand. As you guys can see there on the monitor. I don't know if you guys see that there. You can see that the sword is there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But in any case, guys, Mcfarlane has been using a much softer plastic on the hand, so you don't have to grab hot water or the blow dryer. I'm gonna, since we already see what the sword looks like in hand, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. We've done that part. Let's take a look at the details of Ra's. How great is that? And guys, one of the reasons I was excited is because, not to mention that we are going to be getting soon the Nolan collection from Mcfarlane Batman, but I was hoping they would have had the, you know, Ducard or Rage in the collection there, but I've been wanting a Rage for a long time. Batman's mentor. This guy, whether you like it or not, this guy's a badass. And look at that. You can see, and we know that he's got that pale skin. He's been living for a long time in the Lazarus Pit. Look at the uniform. What I like is how they did the tattoos on his arm. So I can get a little focus action there for you. There you go, guys. Just for you. Look at that. I mean, it's supposed to either be a demon or a dragon's head. I keep forgetting which is Rage's famous lines. He's got these nice wrinkle pants here as it wrinkles going into the boot. It's got the laces, and the details overall is fantastic. Just so you know, guys, the center piece is a pliable, soft plastic. I'm sure they did that for the waist articulation. And overall, he's got the gray hair on the sides just to identify Rage. It just looks great on him. They did a phenomenal job with this, and honestly, it looks just like the game. So let's jump into that articulation. So we do see that the head does go side to side, and we do see that the head goes up and down. But I'm under the impression that under this armor, they probably put another dumbbell joint on there. It feels like it does. Not really sure. If you look and see, you can get a T-pose from him. It's a pliable, soft plastic here on the armor. As you guys can see there. Look at the figure. You get a nice T-pose right there. Focus in again. And overall, you do get you can see there from the tattoo, you can get a bicep swivel, a nice double jointed in case he had the sword back there, he can reach for it. We get, and you guys know how much, this is why I'm loving the figure. You guys know how much I love the gauntlet to go all the way to the joint. I really think that joint is weak when Mcfarlane makes it, but you can swivel the hand as you can see here, and it does hinge up and down. Now, as far as the waist, you're not going to get a waist articulation. The whole entire armor goes right through, so I was wrong about that. You do get a little bit of a midsection there. You do get that there. You get the Mcfarlane mechanism, was what I call it. He can kick there, no thigh swivel. Now, here we go. The sculpting here, as the wrinkle, Mcfarlane did a good job to hide or put the seams together for the sculpt there. And then last but not least, Mcfarlane put his new ball joint, which is a sculpt of the boot, in there. So you do get that swivel, toe articulation, and you get that up and down. So overall, having him part of the collection, I'm loving it. And I'm actually thinking about getting just another one. I don't know why. This is the one that I was waiting for. And I was hoping that when I started this wave, I would have started with this guy. But I said, you know what? I'm going to leave Rage for last. I want to do the video with him. So this is fantastic figure. I think overall, Mcfarlane did a phenomenal job making this figure. And as I said it before, Mcfarlane is coming out with the Dark Knight. So you got to use your imagination in your stop motion movies. You may not get a Henry Ducard, but you're getting this guy, which is actually his mentor. So if you're going to film it, you can at least film Rage and, and Batman fighting like I saw in the Gotham Knights video game, the beginning of it. That fight between them, which looked phenomenal. So again, guys, this is overall a great figure. I'm really, really happy with it. I love everything about it. It articulates well, feels really good in hand. So with that said, guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this figure, what your overall expectations. I know I like it, so let me know in the comments. And if you like today's show, guys, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget to hit the bell to get notified whenever I am uploading. And most of all, guys, which I am very thankful for all of you for watching, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's helping this channel grow, getting me where I would like to go, getting me to that next level. The next video is going to be the Solomon Grundy build a figure. We're going to take in depth. After that, guys, I'm thinking about, instead of doing a review, I'm thinking about practicing with you guys on the next video, maybe live, I'm not sure yet, on we're going to do a black wash on the body, maybe a little sculpting with the rub and buff on the chains. Not too much because I'm not a customizer and I always get a little scared to mess up my figures. But let me know in the comments if this is something you want to see me do. Other than that, me and Rage, we've got nothing further on this review. So me and Rage, we are done and we are